just the biggest sense of pride that you could really possibly feel, you know, just being you and the machine out there on the track. We'll be getting up to 140 at the end of the straightaway and then literally flicking the motorcycle sideways. People say the zone, there is definitely a zone. If one guy makes a mistake, it'd be life or death. You definitely have to have huge trust in the motorcycle and really the team behind you. You know, the motorcycle is built by a team. My father, Kip, was a racer when he was in his 20s to 30s. Took me to my first race when I was 6 years old, and it was a flat track race, and really the rest is history. I definitely watched the X Games growing up as a kid. You know, Travis Pastrana was always a childhood hero of mine, and so that was probably my first memory of the X Games.
Harley-Davidson flat track gate drops, take it away.
A super cool feeling to be, you know, a part of it.
Baker is third bronze medal in a row. We've been doing this 3 years in a row, 2015, 2016, and now 2017.
Last year in 2018, I was super hungry. I had a good feeling. Unfortunately, the biggest change and challenge of my life happened. A crash that sent me over the handlebars. I landed on top of my head and broke my back, had a spinal cord injury, and I'm now paralyzed from the chest down.
It's been a pretty rough first week.
You go from an absolute high, you know, living, you know, the dream that you've worked so hard for, and you know, life can change in an instant. Paralysis is like, it's immediate. You really got to push hard. I mean, harder than you've ever pushed before. I haven't really let this injury slow me down much. Well, thank you very much, Scotty. It's great to be back up here. It's been commentating for American Flat Tracks, putting on some riding schools, helping out, you know, the next generation coming up. Yeah, then I've been being a rider coach for the Indian motorcycle racing team as well.
How you doing? Good. How are you?
What I'd really like people to get out of my story is no matter what your situation is, you got to get up and give it your all. Don't waste your life being unhappy. Dream big and go for it. Life is short, and you got to make it sweet.